Hey road travelers, welcome back to my channel. If you're subscribed, if you're new, welcome to the world of bliss. I'm Bliss and I hope that you do stick around, like, subscribe, and turn your post notification bell on to become part of my world. So by the title, we are doing a how to become a flight attendant tips video. I do have a few tips videos that I've done in the past, so if you want to check out that playlist as well, I'll go ahead and link it down below. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and hop right into the video. So the very first thing that I would suggest you do before applying is just to do your research. Research the different types of airlines out there, what categories they fall under, meaning is it a regional, is it a mainline, is it an ultra low cost carrier, is it a private jet, is it a charter, is it military, international, whatever it may be. Do your research. Understand the pay scale. Understand that we are not paid per hour, but we're paid per hour in flight or doors closed. It's a different pay scale, so depending on what industry you are coming from, you may be taking a huge pay cut. So just because you're getting paid $30 an hour starting off doesn't mean that you'll be getting paid 30 hours each hour that you are on the clock for those 4 days. It's different. Understand that and make sure that you are saving money. Understand the reserve system. Some airlines require you to be on reserve for years, months, days. It just depends. That airline has specific parameters for their reserve / on-call system. Understand if you have to move or relocate. Research crash pads. Research how much it would cost for you to stay at hotels per month if you are going to be on reserve. There's so much that goes into being a flight attendant that people do not understand, and I just want you to do your research before jumping into this job thinking that it's glamorous all day every day, because I'll be the first one to tell you that it's not. So much goes into being a flight attendant, and I never want anyone to just jump into this lifestyle, because that is what it is, and not be prepared and not understand the true essence of what it means to be a flight attendant. So do your research on visa requirements, do your research on pay, do your research on moving, relocating. Also do your research on the STAR method format. This is when you get along in the video interview and you're face-to-face. Most, if not all, US airlines require you to answer the questions in STAR format. I'm not going to go too deep into it. I can make a separate video on that. Also check for vaccination requirements. Some airlines require you to be vaccinated, some don't. Just make sure that you are doing your research thoroughly and just getting a journal and writing everything down that you need to. Research the company, their values, just do a deep dive into it. I also have 2 Facebook sites or groups that you can join: Flight Attendant Career Connection and Flight Attendant Career Connections, one with an S, one without an S. And those are kind of like support groups. They have questions. People ask questions, people answer questions. You can go and use the search feature and look up past questions that were asked and just dive into the different types of airlines out there, what they require, and all the above. And also, if you're looking at applying within a specific airline, they also have groups for that specific airline where you can ask questions. Most of them start with aspiring blank airline flight attendant, or future blank flight attendant, or airline candidates, or future airline blank candidates. You know what I'm saying? Like fill in the blanks, whatever airline it is that you're trying to look for. But use social media to help you do your research. Along with social media and helping you to do your research, I would say my next tip would be do a social media cleanup. Clean up your Instagram, clean up your Twitter, clean up your Facebook, clean up all of your social media pages. Make sure that you don't have anything that can interfere with your application process. I won't go too deep into that, but just be mindful of what you say, how you say, what you post, what you upload, pictures, language. Just be mindful of all that. You don't know what recruiters are out there for the airline or airlines that you are applying for, and you don't know who can end up on your page, or you don't know where your video may end up on. The power of social media and the power of things going viral quick, it happens and we see it every day. So just be mindful of what you post on social media. Along with social media, there's also another website that I'm going to post down below. It's a great tool for doing research on where to apply for these airlines. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it's US and international airlines, so you can see when they're hiring, if the application is open, if it's for English speakers or non-English speakers or language of destination speakers, whatever it may be. This website is going to send you directly to the airline's website to apply there directly, just so you aren't guessing, where do I apply, what's the website name, like da 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 this, da 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 that. This page updates frequently. It tells you who's open, who's closed, and the requirements before you apply. So just use your tools, use social media to help you, not to hinder or hurt you. My next tip would be, before applying, is just to update your resume. Update your email on your resume, update your phone number on your resume, update your work experiences, your school experiences, anything that may have changed. Make sure that you are tailoring your resume to be customer service oriented. Make yourself shine. Get rid of all the fluff that you have in there. Make sure your resume is just not too lengthy and it's not pages long. Just keep it to one page. A lot of people ask, do they need a reference page or a cover letter? It depends on the airline. Some airlines may require you to do it, some may not. It's not required for all airlines, and that's when, doing your research, you'll find out what airlines also require a cover letter and which ones don't. Some of them just may require you to have a resume. Make sure it's updated. Make sure it is tailored to being customer service oriented. My next tip would be to have a valid passport. Make sure your passport has at least 6 months of usage. Depending on when you apply, it may take weeks, months, maybe up to a year before you hear back, or before you even head to training. So make sure that you have more than 6 months of usage on your passport. And make sure you know where your passport is and your travel documents, your green card, your visa, whatever it may be. Make sure you have an idea of where they are and make sure that you know that they are not expired. And if they are going to be expired, make sure you renew them. Take the time to set up an appointment. Make sure all your ducks are in order. If you do not have a passport, I know that some airlines may ask that you show a receipt that you are in the process of applying and are waiting to receive your passport. So just make sure that you have all of your travel documents in order. They're not going to be expiring soon. If you do not have a passport or travel documents, make sure that you have a birth certificate or a social security card. Make sure you know where they are. If your mother has your birth certificate card, make sure you ask her to go ahead and lift that mattress up and get you a copy of your birth certificate, just so you can use as a second form of ID if the company asks you to upload it or to bring it in when you go to your face-to-face. Now you have all of these done. What is the next step? The next step is to apply. Apply with a professional email. Make sure that the email that you're using is professional, not bigbootyjudy89@gmail.com. Be mindful of the email that you are using. This is also going to be the same email that is on your resume. Make sure that you keep everything all under one folder, one inbox, and it's not going to your spam. And make sure that you check your spam and your junk folder in case they respond back to you. And that's going to also be my next step. A lot of the information that they send you is time sensitive, so make sure you respond in a timely manner. If they ask you to submit this information within 3 to 5 business days, please submit it within 3 to 5 business days. Also, please do not wait until the 5th day to try to scramble and do everything, just so you're not overwhelming yourself. If this is something that you want, take the time and prioritize it and just put it first. Just do your research and you're going to be good. You've applied. You are responding back to their emails in a timely manner. My next step would be to check your closet. See if you have anything for if you are invited to the next step, which would be the video interview or a group interview or headquarters. See if you have anything before you go out. Do not break the bank. You can find something at Goodwill. You can find something at Walmart. This blazer, believe it or not, I found this for under $20 at Ross. It's nice. It's a jacket, you know, you put it over a nice button down and just wear the same thing that you wore for your video interview, for your face-to-face. You do not need to break the bank. Trust me on this. No one is going to remember what you wore in your video interview for your face-to-face. And just make sure that you have something nice on standby, just so you're not waiting until the last minute when they invite you to headquarters or if they invite you for a video interview. And that's going to lead me into my next tip. If you're second guessing something, the answer is no. And let me get deeper into that. If you're second guessing, hey, I know the airline said they require us to have a natural hair color, but I have highlighter yellow, neon green hair, and fire engine bangs. Should I dye it back to my natural hair color? Yes, yes. I have an eyebrow piercing and I have a septum. Should I flip my septum in and remove my eyebrow piercing? Yes. Yes, I have a massive neck tattoo. Should I cover that up, or should I wear a turtleneck or something that doesn't make it stand out? Yes, 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 yes. A lot of these companies, not just airlines, they're not up to date of, you know, tattoos and all of that. Like, they're slowly introducing that and understanding that people have tattoos and people have nose piercings or whatever it may be. But if you're second guessing it, don't do it. Listen to your gut. You know what I'm saying? Like, just dye it back if you can, or if you don't want to dye it back, get a wig. Get a wig. Put a wig on. Real simple. Put a wig on. To my natural people out there, if you want to rock your little TWA, rock your little TWA. You know, if you have locks, don't cut your locks. Just make sure that you are nicely groomed, nicely polished, nicely put together. Facial hair, just make sure that it is clean cut, shaven. Just make sure that you look well put together. If you don't normally wear makeup, and if you don't feel comfortable or confident in wearing makeup, don't wear makeup. If you only wear lip gloss and mascara, wear what makes you feel comfortable, but also just look professional. Treat the video interview as if you were there face to face. Even if it's a one-way Skype call and you're not actually speaking to someone, treat the video interview as if you were in the room with a recruiter. Just be mindful in what you say and how you dress, how you look. Remember that star format that I was telling you guys about. Just do your research, put your best self out there, and you're gonna be fine. All right, and then my last tip for becoming a flight attendant, I would say, is you do not need to apply for flight attendant school. I'm gonna say this again. You do not need to apply to flight attendant school. You do not need to apply to flight attendant school. The airline, once you are hired, once you are given a CJO, which is a conditional job offer, the airline will train you to their standards. Please do not spend/waste thousands of dollars on going to flight attendant school because they are promising that you will land a gig with your dream airline, or that they'll have opportunities for you to find jobs. Save your money, save your coins, because the first year is going to be tough. And if you head off to training, some airlines do not pay you while you're at their training. So save your coins for training, save your coins for your first few months/first year out on the line, and use that money to help you stay afloat with your bills, to help you stay afloat with just everything that you have going on. Do not spend your hard-earned money on flight attendant school. I have friends that will tell you the same thing. Do not do it. If you didn't get anything else from this video, save your coins and do not spend it on flight attendant school. Once you're hired, the airline will train you to their standards. Some people may say that going to flight attendant school helped them. It doesn't always work for everyone. Don't what? Yeah, don't pay for flight attendant school. That's right. Don't do it. Don't do it. And if y'all didn't get anything else from this video, I hope you all got that. I hope you all enjoyed these tips that I had for you guys. Let me know if you guys would like more tips videos or any other ideas that you'd like me to film for you guys. Drop them down in the comment section. If you have questions, I cannot promise or be sure that I'll be able to answer all of them, as there are certain things that I cannot disclose. But if you do have any questions, I will try my best to answer them. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to turn your post notification bell on. I wish you all the best of luck in your application process, wherever it may take you. And I hope you all land your dream jobs in the friendly skies. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.